Thanks a lot. This is Delroy again. I want to go over a couple of things as to why it is necessary to register early to the B5 community. And where you go to register, of course, is the B5community.org. Some of you probably is already here. Why is it necessary to register early in the B5 community? Because everything is done under a priority basis, a first come, first serve basis. So if you have your ideas together and if you get your people together and you have your project and you're ready, and if you're gonna need like a loan to get your project on the road, you know, then you're gonna take priority over those who came after. It's gonna come a time when we are going to go into our system and we are going to approach like the government with our network, with our organization. We're gonna solicit the government. I don't know if solicit is the right word to use, but we're gonna be getting loans from the government, like government loans to fund projects in our system. And at that point in time, we're gonna need to see like a list of people, you know, that's there and with your project and with your ideas all put together, with your group of people already, you know, and everything. And that is gonna be done based on priority, based on who registered first and whose group was there first. You know, that's where the priority is gonna lie. So whenever time we show, you know, this list of people or this list of projects, you know, to be funded, you know, you're gonna need to be on that list. You really want to be on that list. I'm not gonna tell you what you need to do, but I'm saying that, you know, if you want to be first, well, you need to be first, you know, on the list. So what I would do, you know, if I were you and I have a project with ideas, one of the first thing you have to consider is that remember that this is a network and this is an organization, and it's gonna function based on teamwork. So one of the first things you have to do is you have to get your people. Your group needs to be consistent of at least 5 people needs to be in your group. So you have to figure out the 5 people or the 5 aspects that's gonna be needed most to help you to accomplish your goal. Whether you're gonna be offering a service or you're gonna be creating a product or producing a product, whatever it is that you're gonna be needing. You could be somebody with a project idea and with productivity and need somebody with land space, you know, somebody with production knowledge. Whatever, you have to figure out who are the people that you need to help you to accomplish whatever goal, to finish your product and to furnish your product or your service. And you get those people to be a part of your group. Everybody, each of these 5 people or more have to be registered to the B5 community. So you have to be registered, they have to be registered to the B5 community. So once you're registered, you put them together in your group. You get them as your group. You put them together, you know, as your group, and you have your group, because you want to. If you gotta ask like for a loan to do anything, any kind of money to borrow, whether it's from us, from the government, from the community, or from whatever source you're gonna get that money. You're gonna need to show like a business plan. You're gonna need to show like the people that are going to be involved with your project to help to make it a success. So that's the first thing you need to do. Get your people together and register. You need to register first, so at least your registration is going to be there. Remember now that you're the one who will be asking for the loan, because you're the person that is the head of your group. So you need to show your registration first. You need to have that seniority. So you register first, then you bring them into the community, you get your people and you register them. And you put forward together like your business plan, what you plan to do, your project, what you want to work on, so that the community can see it, so that the people who are going to be lending you the money, if you need to borrow money, can see what you're doing. And most importantly, so that the B5 community, so that we can see your plan, we can see what you're doing and evaluate it as to whether we think it's a good idea, whether we think it's something that's going to be successful. We can communicate on that. But either way, you need to have it all put together, already, to be funded on the B5 community. One thing for sure, if you don't need funds, if you already have your money to launch your project and you don't need any help in that area, one thing you're going to need is upon finishing your product, you're going to need support. Again, the B5 community comes in there to render support, because making product or creating product is one thing, marketing it is another thing. And that's where the hard part comes in. If people know, if everybody knows that you could just produce something and you're going to have a market for it, an instant market for it, then everybody would be out there doing that. But part of the reason why a lot of people are discouraged in doing that is that they don't have a way of getting it sold, after they produce it. Luckily, the B5 community is here and we are organized. We are ready for that, to sell your product and to get your product, moving. So get what you have to get together. Don't just sit with your ideas and do nothing. Don't let it be an idea only, but let it be a reality. Don't just get up and sit around every day and think about what you want to do and never do it, but start getting your hands dirty, getting your hands in there. You would be surprised to see how much you can do if you only start. Once you put your foot in the door and you start doing something, you will see all the answers, all the questions that you ask in your mind as to how you're going to do this and how you're going to do that and how you're going to do this and how you're going to do that. You will see the answers. As you go along, you will see the answers. So your salvation is already there. The answers is already there. The way is already made for you. It just needs you as a person to go in and act on your purpose, act on your goal, and whatever it is that you're trying to do, need to start doing it right now, not tomorrow, not the following week, not next year, and not the next 6 years, because procrastination never ends. It continues. It's like a disease. And the time comes when you said you was gonna do it, but you procrastinated for another time, because that's what procrastination do. Procrastination procrastinates. We don't need to procrastinate. We need to do what we are doing right now. Register to the B5 community now. Get your membership going. Get your people together. Show us what you're doing, and we want to see the product. We are as excited as you are. I'm even more excited than you are, because we're talking about it right now, so we can get this project on the road. Again, my name is DELROY Young. If you have any questions with regards to anything, there's a lot of information on our website, the b5community.org, plus there's a phone number there, the b5community.org. Register now, and let's get the show on the road. Thanks a lot.